Do you remember the first time you ever drove a car with one of those fuel consumption gauges and became instantly obsessed with getting every last mile out of the last gallon of petrol? Or, if you were like me, getting as little as possible? Well, today at Silverstone, it's full of people obsessed with eking every last yard out of every last millilitre of their fuel, because we're here for the Shell Mileage Marathon. And to these people, economy really does matter. What does something like this actually bring to the kids themselves doing this?
Well, it brings a tremendous amount of not only interest, but it allows students to see the real world, to see a real project in the making, right from start to finish, from the original concept ideas. We actually just started with a drawing, just a marker rendering of what we wanted the car to look like in the end, and then we've worked towards that as we've gone along. So they've seen the whole design process going right from an idea right through to the finished product, and then to come here on a day like this is just absolutely wonderful for them.
So what does the day actually mean for them today? What are they going through today?
I think they're going through lots of emotions today. I think they're excited because they're actually here at Silverstone. I think they're tremendously tense and worried because they've put such an enormous amount of work into the vehicle. They want it to work. We had a little bit of a hiccup yesterday and everybody was really upset and uptight about it, and we managed to sort it out, and then everybody's happy again. So tremendous amount of range of emotions going on today.
What about for you? What does it mean for you? Did you ever think you'd actually be here in the pits in Silverstone?
No. We thought that we would. It was our dream to be here when we originally came up with the concept, and my colleague Dave, it was his driving force behind it. I'm just tremendously proud. I'm proud for the school, and I'm proud for these boys. They've done a tremendous amount of work.
Right, we're about, 10 minutes before you get out there and do your stuff, and I'm going to nestle in here, probably get in the way. What are you actually doing to this here? I'm very nervous about getting too close to it.
At the moment, we've charged the battery up. We're just getting that back into the car, just doing a few last spot checks, adjusting the brakes, greasing up the wheel bearings, just making sure everything should run as smoothly as possible.
Nervous at all?
Well, it's our first time here. It's our first attempt at the Shell Mileage Marathon, so there's a few nerves, but the car went well yesterday, so we're just hoping we can get everything right this time round.
Okay, and have you got any little secrets up your sleeves, all of you, that are going to make this thing beat everything else? That you're going to tell me, and you are going to tell me, I know.
I don't know about that. There's a few little
Trust
things,
me.
but obviously the electric start's going to help out, so we can keep turning the engine on and off, which should save us a bit of fuel as we go around. That's the main one for this year. So maybe in the future we'll have a few demon tweaks, but at the moment, just electric start.
Okay, well, crucial question. Where's our driver? Who's driving this thing? Oh, the driver's gone. We're probably 5 minutes away from starting. We haven't got a driver. Right.
Professional driver.
Okay. That's right. No, he'll be relaxing, I hope. We've got about 15 minutes left until the next attempt. The last one was disqualified because they were 3 minutes over time. For that reason, I think they're changing the gear ratios so that the thing will go a bit faster and get around more quickly. What's it like being involved doing something like this? You're from Jordan, so what do you reckon of this?
I think it's excellent. The enthusiasm around and the amount of teams that have taken part in this over the past couple of days is absolutely amazing, and some of the machinery that's been engineered is brilliant to see. It's good to be part of it and to be across here and helping.
What do you think of the way it's been organised then, the way it's come together, compared with the professional side of motorsport?
It's commendable. It's definitely commendable. I think this is the 22nd marathon they've had, and the organisation is very good. Yeah.
Okay, you're in the communications side of it, aren't you? What do you think about the team strategy we've got going on here with this lot?
It's looking good, I think. They've unfortunately their second time was disqualified because they were out of time, but I think they've changed gear ratios now, and they're just about to go up for the third attempt, and hopefully to get another good result. They've surpassed their expectations, so I think they're happy with the way they performed.
So you're going to take any lessons away from today back to Jordan with you then?
There's some food for thought, I should say, but I don't know if I can do any persuade the drivers to...
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if you'd tell me if you thought of anything anyway. Look, we're going to leave you to your work, because I know it's a bit frantic here. I'm going to get out of your way and leave you to get on with it. Hopefully, when they get underway for their next run, they could beat their time again and go for over 800 miles per gallon, which is incredible. Well, we're in the pits, tension's mounting. We are literally 2 minutes away from getting out there. The boys are still working on the car, and I'm told somewhere is the driver, but I don't know. You are the only racing driver that's smaller than me. Are you nervous?
Yeah,
Yeah.
very.
Okay. Where have you been? We have been a bit tense here.
I've been outside watching the other cars.
All right. Just go outside and relax. I mean, I don't want you to be tense about this or anything. What tricks are you going to do out there? What's the trick to making this work?
Go fast, then cruise.
Go what?
Fast, then you cut off the engine so you cruise.
Have you been training for this? How have you actually trained up for it? What have you done?
We had 2 practice days here, one yesterday and one in May,
And why were you picked?
because I was practically the smallest in the school.
Good man. I can empathise completely with that because when I was at school it would have been me, and I wish I'd had something like this. It would have been a reward. So have you ever been, picked on for being not very tall?
In my other school, but not when I moved up to the secondary
Well,
school.
you won't be now, mate, will you? I mean, you're a racing driver. It can't possibly. And obvious question, I know, but is this, beginning of something special? You're driving around Silverstone. I've never done that.
Yeah.
A lot of people never get to do that.
I think I'd like to go into driving cars more. I enjoy it.
You could be spotted.
Yeah.
No, they could be out there.
Yeah.
Williams, they could all be lining the pit wall, just waiting to see what you do.
Jordan came in yesterday and had a chat with us.
Did they?
Yeah.
Jordan's new signing. Oh, that's it. Well, the question's over. We know what's going on. Well, look, I want to wish you all the very best. I shake your racing driver's hand there and leave you to do the business. Well, at least we've got a driver now. It's an improvement. Just hope the machine holds up. Our boys didn't get the #1 place. That went to entry #1, a French team called Microjoule with an incredible 8,428 miles. But at least they tried. Mind you, my old man still talks about a Woolsey he had that he swears did 95 miles to the gallon. Or was that to the tank?